Hello, everybody. This is Gokay from Gateway Institutional Services. Our team manages wide range of institutional clients, including hedge funds, institutional traders, high net worth individuals, and family offices. And this is 12th episode of Gateway Institutional Ask Me Anything series. Today, we are hosting AMA series with featuring Keyrock, a crypto market maker, and I'm excited to introduce you our special guest, Gus Anyim, Business Development Manager at Keyrock. Thank you for joining our stream. Nice to meet you, Gus. How are you? How do you feel?
Pleasure to be here, Gokay. Fantastic to get a chance to talk to you again.
Thank you so much. Likewise here. We know each other before, also from this EMA, and thanks for this chance. So let's, without any more delay, let's start our questions. And Gus, so are you ready to start?
Yes, I am.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Gus and what's your background?
Sure, I'm Gus. I'm one of the business development managers here at Keyrock. For me, the industry, the digital assets industry is a new one for me. My background is from within traditional finance, where I worked in a number of project management and change and transformation roles, and more recently within business development. So it's been an exciting jump into the world of crypto and digital assets for me.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for sharing. And how is Keyrock in position in the market, and what is your current focus?
Yeah, with Keyrock, our philosophy is that all assets will eventually be tokenized. And with that as a philosophy, our focus is on understanding how different assets are going to be transformed in the future.
Mhm.
And as you can imagine, that requires a lot of information in terms of the data that goes into pricing those assets and understanding the specifics around those different assets and understanding what a tokenized representation of those assets will actually bring.
Mhm.
So our focus is definitely on what's going to happen in the future, and what can we do around our core business of supporting the existing digital assets industry.
Mhm. And how has the recent macro environment but affected the crypto?
Yeah, as you can imagine, it's a very changeable picture, and I think we've all seen this over time. There's been a lot of incidents that have happened that have really shaken the foundation of the industry, and we've had to react to that. We have a specific role in the trade of digital assets, and we've had to keep that obligation that we have as a market maker throughout those volatile times. So like everyone else, we're having to adapt to a constantly changing picture.
Yeah. So when we see we need to adapt very fast because it's environment is changing, new information is coming, new technologies is coming. How do you stay informed and educated about the cryptocurrency and market and its development?
Sure. I mean, one of the great things that we have at Keyrock is we're a globally distributed team. So that means that we have on the ground people across the world. And with that, they are able to produce information and share information that is relevant to their locality. So for me, one of the great things as well within the role that I do as a business development manager is that I speak to a lot of different projects. I speak to a lot of people like yourself, other industry participants, and I'm able to share that information that I have and also receive that information from all of the interactions that I have. And I'm able to form more of a picture for myself, for my colleagues, and also for our clients.
All right. So it's also very helpful to have the around the world offices and to get all information and updates very fast. This is good. And
Absolutely.
would you mind to simplify of the concept of market making for us? Like what does market making company actually do?
Sure, sure. So I guess the thing to recognize is that market makers have been around for decades,
Yeah.
and within the traditional finance industry, they've been market makers probably as long as the markets have been operating. And really why a market maker exists is because buyers and sellers won't necessarily approach the market at the same time. And so for the ability to be able to execute transactions and facilitate price discovery, you need someone that's always going to be there and be able to offer the ability to sell to buyers and buy from sellers as well. So a market maker is I guess a silent force within the markets trading business that helps facilitate transactions.
Mm-hmm. So if we see like great charts on some tokens or something, it's because of the market makers. Like they are keeping the market stable. Is like more effective, like more adaptable. As I understand it. And
Absolutely.
how do you migrate risk and while engaging in cryptocurrency market making?
Well, naturally, there's a lot of volatility within the industry, as it's probably going to come as no surprise to anyone. And one of the things that we do, or one of the easiest ways to mitigate risk, is to not take directional risk.
Mhm.
And that means adopting a strategy where if you do have exposures, those exposures are actually hedged, and that way you don't jeopardize your position and your ability to actually make markets and support your clients as you were instructed to do.
All right. So when wheel market making, also you need to control your risk, and this is I think like they should work together in synchronized, and after it will be really effective. In another way, it will be really hard. All right. And
Yes.
how does Keyrock adapt its liquidity provision and strategies in the volatile market? So like I want to ask like how do you handle the fluctuations?
Well, volatile markets are very commonplace, as we've all seen. And for a market maker, we will use our algorithms the way that they're actually trained and developed. It's to operate within different market conditions.
Mhm.
So what for us, our role is actually most crucial during times of volatile markets. So for us, it's about providing the liquidity when all others are actually leaving,
Mhm.
so that we can ensure that consistency is there, and we can ensure that people can trade when they want to. But obviously, we adapt our models based on different scenarios and different conditions.
Mhm. Oh, thank you so much. So it's like the best market makers say, let's say, like they are ready for every, let's say, every situation. Like they are ready to interact with it. All right. And how do you stay competitive in the market making space? Because I know Keyrock is very big and you have lots of projects and tokens you're doing market making, and how it's happening.
Yeah, sure. For us to stay competitive, one of the big things that we do is we
Yeah.
actually work with projects and foundations across different stages. So for us, one of the most rewarding things that we can actually do is work with a project from their initial launch all the way to becoming household names. And that's the kind of satisfaction, and that's the kind of service that we want to be able to offer, where we can grow with our clients, and we can be a part of their story as well. So it's a huge motivator for us to actually support the industry in that way.
Yeah, this is great feeling to see all the efforts and after the results. That's amazing. And finally, the best question, like I like to ask so much. So, how has a Keyrock experience been working with Gate.io?
Yeah, look. I mean, this is a relationship that I have directly touched upon in the past, and one of the things that I have enjoyed is just the ability to reach out and make those connections very easily. I find that I'm very well informed, and the information that is shared is of a good quality. And these are the things that make what we do more seamless. Those relationships with external exchanges like Gate, being able to have that two-way dialogue and build that relationship going forward.
Yeah, likewise is here also like from my side, like I'm appreciate to have contact with you guys and to have this further relationship grow and let's build the market together. And finally, and what is the most important point you want that our audience take away from today AMA session?
Yeah, I think one of the points that I would love to share more widely is that I think with Keyrock, one of the ways that we're setting ourselves out is to be as educators. So what I would love for the audience to do is to be able to follow us and engage with us more. And as we try to do the best that we can to actually demystify what we do as a market maker, because I think it's a crucial function with the evolution of markets. And it's something that the more people that understand what we do, the better it is for transparency and security throughout the industry and stability.
Mhm. And also, I would like to ask, like, is there any reports or article in from your website? Is it publishing so people can go and check about it?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. Just log on to the keyrock.eu website, and from there you'll find a lot of our content,
All right. Thank you
and
so
also
much.
follow us on Twitter.
Okay. Gus, thank you very much for all your time. Your insights have been really informative, and I'm confident with that our audience who always watch us now have better understanding like what is Keyrock is doing and who is Gus. And it was pleasure to talk with you and learn the all details. Now I'm more interested about Keyrock itself. So guys, get in touch with Keyrock, visit their website, read more information, go check their articles and reports. And before we end our session, Gus, I would you like to would you like to add anything else?
No, I think one of the great things about this is industry is just the ability to network and communicate with other partners like yourself. So I think one of the takeaways I would have is that just to continue being transparent and for everyone, regardless of their place or their positioning within the industry, to kind of pull together in one direction, and we all I guess have a shared vision as to what that digital assets industry will look like, and so I'd love it if we could all push forward in the same direction.
Yeah, definitely. I think everybody deserves like to be on this market and prove themselves and create and build together. So thank you so much. So this is Gokay from Gateway Institutional Services. Please give your like and subscribe to our channel and write your feedbacks and questionnaires in the comments and let us know who would you like to see in our next episode. So happy to be Gateway your crypto. Have a good day, all the best and bye bye.